What is up, boys and girls? Mpire Steve, back with you yet again. Today is the 14th of March, and what a wild and crazy day it has been. Unfortunately today I have not been trading all day. Well, fortunately for me, but unfortunately because I could have made a lot of money. I did have to go somewhere around lunchtime frame here, and I was gone for a few hours. But as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and close this so you can see. I want to show you all exactly what you need to be looking for, and I'm going to explain exactly why. But before I do, I want to remind you that you have one more week for the 80% off Apex eval and reoccurring. That is going to be just one more week, and then we'll see what happens. It's going to end next Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, let's go into what we could have done today, and I'm going to show you exactly why. I've taken this trade so many times. First, let me explain that when you see DXY and ES trending in the same direction, make sure you're watching VIX, and I would put them all in the same time frame, and then have your favorite time frame of ES on a separate chart next to ES. Unfortunately, you will need TradingView. You have to pay for it. I pay about, I think it's $24.99 so that you can have these four and then have more indicators. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure the rates change often. So this is how mine is set up, and then I right click and then apply these indicators to the whole layout, but I don't use pivots for all of them, just for ES. So I have the pivots crossed out so you can't see them, but I do have the CM Ultimate Moving Average MTF version 2 and Fair Value Gaps by Nephew Sam. All of these are free. The only thing you got to pay for is TradingView. So like I said, when you see DXY, which is the dollar index, and ES trending in the same direction, they are both bearish right now and have been for quite some time, then make sure you're looking at VIX. Now I'm going to go into the important part. So let's go. Nope, not there. This is the important part. In trading the 15-minute, I'm going to go back to automatic, has been legendary the past, that's not even a few days. Here's ES. Here is a 15-minute fair value gap from, this is March 9th, which is Thursday, and look how many times we have failed it. This not as clean, once, twice, 3 times. So, and if you add the pivot to it, we get just above the pivot, and then we fail. So that's that. So let's go back to this. So we come into this 15-minute. This morning we sold off. We basically didn't sell off, but we had the CPI. Sold off is not what I meant to say. And you have these lows. We just basically go right below these lows, take out the liquidity, and spike back up. So, and then we go up into this fair value gap. You would have taken a position here and had your stop above the fair value gap, short that is. You want to go short. And look at this legendary play you could have taken. I took this one last week, or sorry, yes, so yesterday, not last week. And then I took this one last week. This was Friday. So I remember playing both of these. I played some other stuff in between. Not all of them were a banger, but I remember taking these and then selling at some point. I do not hold for the duration of these moves because I'm a chicken always, but maybe you all can learn from me. But then look at how legendary this next move is. So this is the 15-minute that we failed today, and then we come into this small fair value gap right here and go back up. So another 20-point move basically you could have had, so, or close to it if you were even if you were to even like sell right here, right? So that'd be your 20-point move. You would have your stop below here. Obviously, you all should have learned that from me already. Very similar thing in this area. We form 1, 2, 3 red candles. Here is your larger gap. Price rejects near the middle, and then all the way back down into this bullish one, 1, 2, 3. And let's see what happens the rest of the day, but it won't matter to me because I'm not trading it. I'm done trading for the day, as well as most of you should be as well. If you're a green, want to make sure that you remain green. Don't give anything back. If you're red, don't even bother trying to revenge trade. It's not always going to get you where you need to be. There's definitely going to be additional plays. Tomorrow, you go to sleep, have a good night's sleep. Don't worry, don't dwell on what happened today. Just worry about tomorrow and how you're going to change what you had done today. So there's that. Let's talk about the CPI numbers real fast because I found them to be intriguing. I saw this wick down here, and we'll go to a smaller time frame. I did trade the moves inside here. I did go long right here in this fair value gap as well, and I believe I sold in this area here, and I didn't really trade any more after that. I kind of wanted to wait and see. I was definitely paying attention to this 15-minute right here. I wanted to see what would happen. I knew 60 could have been in question because we had basically came back above this pivot pretty swiftly. Like this move was fast. So, and then I knew we would probably try and go, but we basically get right into this area. You can call this supply and demand trading, whatever you want to do, but these fair value gaps in the 15-minute don't work. If you're not using this indicator, I highly suggest you download it right now, even if you can only afford just a regular trading view, and then having indicators in one chart. If you can't afford the 4 chart or more, then just one, even one will be enough because you can always go click through these like all you want, right? So there's that. If you want me to show you the indicator, I will. I have multiple videos about it. So we'll go here. You're going to go to indicators tab there, and you're going to search for just put in fair value gaps, and it's like the most popular one, right? So I'm not sure what the difference is between these. I think they're basically the same because I have both of them liked. Yeah, they're the same. Gene Clash is good as well, but this one you can do a little bit more with. It's Nephew Sam. You click on it, give it that little heart button, poof, it pops up here. And I have not changed. Here, I'll actually show you my settings again because I think I do have them changed. So I have it just clicked on chart and fair value gaps. None of these are checked. That's not checked. These are checked. I didn't change anything else. Just take a little screenshot of these or do yours while you're looking at this. Just pause the video. The style didn't change anything. These are both checked. Visibility, I never even look at it. So that is that. That is all I wanted to tell you all today. Some things to look for, and always pay attention to the 15-minute and see what's going on, and also the 1 hour. I find it also appealing. Boom, there you go. Same difference. You're inside of another fair value gap. So that is basically it. Pivot failure, pivot failure. Pivots are also nice. You would just go into indicators, find pivot point standard, pivot points standard. I've already got it checked, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. I'll open this up, and I do have this changed to 3 pivots back. Traditional auto, 3 pivots back. Pay attention to this, and I do not have 4 and 5 clicked. Everything else is pretty much the same. And that is basically it. That is all I wanted to show you all today and explain to you. I hope that you found this video intriguing. Trade carefully if you're using this, and it requires patience. That's why you want to look at these higher time frames. They force you to be patient. I like to have all of those up and running And just note also, when you see, again, when you see the dollar index trending with ES, make sure you are looking at VIX as well, because that will be the kicker. But VIX looks like it's bouncing now. It definitely ran up super high yesterday, and this morning we opened up pretty high and started falling. So that's why ES started running, and now you're seeing the inverse reactions, or then you start seeing those inverse reactions. That is it for me today. If you all have any questions, comments, leave those down below, and I'll do my best to talk about those in a future video. And that is it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing or speaking to you all tomorrow. Take care. See you soon.